What's up, gang? I'm about to start my daily podcast, something I do enjoy, and I just wanted to bring it to you guys here first on YouTube. I'm doing a lot of things to try to build up my brand of top 25 mistakes and to help people to achieve the life that they're trying to achieve by just showing them my mistakes. There's so many things that I haven't achieved that I'm not trying to teach people, right? I'm not trying to teach people how to become a millionaire. I mean, I could teach them how to make $1 million because I made $1 million, but I cannot teach them how to be a millionaire and keep $1 million because that's not something I've done. But I tell you what I have done. I have mastered the art of changing my state, right? Changing my state. See, and a lot of people go through life moved, shaped, and influenced by outer events that cause them to have a bad life. And I'm trying to teach people how to have an extraordinary life. So, in doing that, I, what I try to teach people to do is how to have control, total and complete control over their inner selves, right? And when you have total and complete control over your inner self, what you begin to do is outside influences don't determine how your life is going to turn out, or your day, as a matter of fact. So that is what I've been teaching people, and so it all boils down to something I'm gonna get into on today's podcast, which is responsibility. So let's hit it, man. Let's hit the cue. What's up, gang? This is Lieutenant Sal Blue, 28-year law enforcement veteran and the author of the top 25 mistakes en route to the good life and the Mentor Manifesto. Coming at you today, August 27th, with episode 79 of my daily podcast. Man, 21 podcast episodes away from the epic 100 podcast, right? So, I dipped into a little bit of interviews here and there as I did my podcast, and I just want to tell you guys that it's fun. Doing interviews is fun. I probably need to have a better setup of my questions, so the people that I do interview on my podcast aren't surprised when I do interview them. But I enjoy myself. I enjoy myself. I interviewed my daughter, and I interviewed my wife's cousin, who's from Puerto Rico, and I introduced my Evan, my daughter's friend, Evan. So I hit the different age groups, when I interviewed, and my interview a couple of podcasts ago. And I just want to say that I want to thank them for uh, willingly participating in my podcast because it was on the fly and it was late at night, and I just wanted to talk about something, and so I pulled them into my episode and they enjoyed it. So um, that is what I'm gonna continue to do. I'm gonna continue to talk to people and have them enjoy my daily podcast, and and just want to tell my daughters, enjoy, guys, enjoy. You guys look fantastic as always. So back to you guys on the podcast here. Um, Responsibility is what I want to talk about today, right? And in being responsible, it is some things that you need to do, right? Some things you need to do no matter what, no matter how you feel, right? And so some of the things that I am talking about, right, have nothing to do with business, right? Have nothing to do with business. They have more so to do with personal life, right? Personal life. And I know a lot of people who say, well, so Blue, why are you talking about personal life? It's because everybody is moved through emotion. We don't do most things logically, right? Most of us do things out of emotion. Most of us do things out of how we feel at the time. And so, in order to create the best life that you possibly will want to have, you have to learn how to control your state, right? Controlling your state is key. It is paramount into creating the life that you want. So, earlier today, talking to my wife, and she was talking about tons of things that needed to be done around the house, right? Chores, things, responsibilities. And she was talking about people chipping in, helping out, and her not bearing the entire burden of all of the chores in the household, right? Now, I have several women living in my home, aka my daughters, right? So they're all grown now, and they want to do tons of things with their lives, and they want to go here and go there, college age and above students, and they want to live their life, right? But at the same time, in living their life, they need to be responsible for the home, the places they live, and I know it is my responsibility and my wife's responsibility to make sure that they understand that, right? Not to force them to do it as dictators, right? But to have them develop such a deep understanding of responsibility for their home that they're driven to 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 make sure that things are taken care of, that matter to my wife and myself, right? So now my wife is pretty clear, right? If it's something that needs to be done, as far as I'm concerned, she'll tell me, hey, listen, you need to do this, you need to do that, right? You need to take care of certain responsibilities in the house. I'm looking over here because I got my favorite groundhog eating all my stuff. So um, I have to pause this for a second. Dude, why did you do that? You know I'm recording my podcast.